Hey guys, this is Brandon's Baseball Blogs. Welcome to my most surprising players that have shocked me and everyone this year in 2025 to start the season for MLB. My first player, honestly, that surprises me that has been doing well this year is Cam Smith of the Houston Astros. Because literally, he was just traded over to the Houston Astros in spring training for Kyle Tucker. And being traded over to the Astros while the Cubs get a really great player who has been an all-star and a great defensive, offensive player for his career. And Cam Smith has had only 2 years full of minor league service time. And he made it to the big leagues, and he has been very dominant for the Astros defensively and offensively. Even though it's only April 22nd, it's still early in the season, Cam Smith has been very dominant so far. And I was like, my goodness, he has been shocking. And I'm happy for him that he's doing very well for the Houston Astros. And he's been very dominant for them. And he's been very, calm about it. And also, his fellow teammate Victor Caratini, their catcher, has been very good offensively. And those are my two Astro picks that have been very surprising for their offense this year. The third Astro I picked for this time in their starting pitching, Hunter Brown. He has been very dominant to start the year. And I was like, my goodness. Hunter Brown has a 29 scoreless streak. And I was like, my goodness, he's really dominating everybody in baseball. He lowered his ERA to 1.16. And I was like, my goodness. He has been on fire for the Astros. And his ERA is in the ones. And he has more strikeouts right now than any other Astro pitcher. Also, literally this, Triston Casas for the Boston Red Sox has been my surprising player this year that has been on fire for them. And Kristen Campbell, even though I've been looking up to those guys, and literally I always knew they were going to be very dominant. But literally, my goodness, Kristen Campbell and Triston Casas have been very dominant for the Boston Red Sox. And they've been very dominant with offense and defense. And since getting called up to the big leagues, Kristen Campbell has been very dominant. And he's been really great with his offense and defense. He's been making great plays. He's been getting big hits, big home runs. Tristan has been doing the same. And my goodness, they're helping the Red Sox do great this year. And Jung-Ho Lee for the Giants, in his first full healthy season, he's been doing great for the Giants. He's been on fire for them with offense and defense. He's been robbing players of big hits and big RBIs and robbing home runs. And also, he's been hitting a lot of home runs and getting a lot of big clutch hits for the Giants and helping them win and helping them stay in close in second place. Jung-Ho Lee has been one of my big surprising players. Also, Carson Kelly has been very surprising this year. He's been doing great for the Cubs with big home runs, and he already hit a 2-run home run today for the Cubs. And he's been doing very great with them. And he's been one of my big surprising players because he has been on fire with offense, defense, and just everything. Carson Kelly, I always was used to him struggling throughout the year. But wow, he really must have done something with his swing to start off really red hot for the Cubs. Gabriel Arias for the Cleveland Guardians has been very red hot for the Guardians. He's been hitting home runs like crazy. He's been hitting RBIs like crazy and just getting on base for them and stealing bases. And my goodness, how is he in the world being able to start off his career on fire for the Guardians? My gosh, he's been on fire. And Kyle Mazzardo for the Guardians, his fellow teammate, has been on fire for them since last year, since getting called up. And he's been like crazy good with his defense and his offense. He's hitting home runs like crazy. He's hitting like 10 home runs. And he's hitting so many RBIs like crazy. My goodness, he's on fire for the Cleveland Guardians. He hit a home run yesterday against my Yankees. But I respect them. They're a really great team. The Guardians are a great team. They made it to the ALCS last year. And they were a really great team. And it was a really good series. But literally, Gabriel Arias and Kyle Mazzardo are really great players. And Clay Holmes has been very dominant this year. I really was shocked that they signed him as a starting pitcher. And they were transitioning him from a relief pitcher, closing pitcher, to a starting pitcher. Because I really didn't think they were going to do that. And my goodness, he's been on fire for the New York Mets since being transitioned into a starting pitcher. Clay Holmes has a 1.06 ERA and over 24 strikeouts. And his opponent's average against him is 124. My goodness, Clay Holmes is on fire for the New York Mets. And he's been really getting them to ground out or strike out or fly out. He's been doing great for the Mets. Maybe he should just stay as a starting pitcher. Also, Shane Baez for the Tampa Bay Rays has been on fire for them because he's been really good this year. He has been very dominant with his pitches. With his 7 different pitches, he gets them to strike out either way or ground out or fly out. He's had 5 outings where he's gone 6 or 7 innings pitched with 12 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, 11 strikeouts, 12 strikeouts. My goodness, Shane Baez has been on fire for the Tampa Bay Rays. I hope he continues to stay healthy for them. Also, Max Mayers has been on fire for the Miami Marlins. He has the record for most strikeouts in a game by a Miami Marlins pitcher as a rookie, with 14 strikeouts, the most by a pitcher this year already, and it's April 22nd. He's been on fire for the Miami Marlins and everything. He has a 1.07 ERA. My goodness. And literally, he's been on fire for them. I'm happy for him. He deserves to have all the success and everything. Ben Rice for the New York Yankees has been one of my surprising players this year because he started off his career really red hot with 3 home runs against the Boston Red Sox. And then he got injured, and then he came back, and then he was dealing with so much adversity. And now he comes back into this season, making the team while we have injuries, but still, Ben Rice has made it to the team since opening day, and he's been really dominant for them. And he's been on fire for the New York Yankees. He has over 5 home runs, 21 RBIs, and he's jacked like crazy. He built up more muscle this year to be leading in so many categories in hard-hit baseballs and hard-hit home runs. Like, oh my goodness, Giancarlo Stanton is used to leading in those categories. Ben Rice has been on fire for the New York Yankees. He's my top 2 surprising player. My last one, that's number 1, is Trent Grisham. He has been on fire with the offense. Since the Yankees start him, and whenever he starts, we're 5-0 when he starts. He's been hitting home runs like crazy. Also, congrats to Trent Grisham on having a new baby kid, and congrats to you and your family. I'm happy for you guys. Trent Grisham this year already has 6 home runs, 15 RBIs, and a 300 batting average. He's getting more base hits. He's getting RBIs. He's like crazy red hot for the Yankees. Maybe since having a kid, he'll bring some of that dad power to the team. My goodness, Trent Grisham has been on fire for the New York Yankees. He's been really raking for them. Mackenzie Gore has been on fire for the Washington Nationals with a 3.41 ERA in 29 innings pitched and in 5 games pitched, and he has a record of 2 wins, 2 losses. Cole Ragans has a 1 win, 1 loss, a 3.58 ERA, and he's been on fire for the Kansas City Royals. My goodness. Zach Wheeler has been on fire for the Phillies with a 3.73 ERA, and he has 3 wins, 1 loss, and my goodness, he is dominating for them. Carlos Rodon, even though his ERA is a little high at 4.34, he has 2 wins, 3 losses, and already 16 strikeouts. He's very dominant for them. And in 29 innings pitched, he's been very dominant the last few starts. And he has been starting to get red hot for the Yankees. And also, Hunter Brown has a 1.16 ERA with a literally 3 wins, 1 loss, and over 17 strikeouts. My goodness. He's been on fire for them. And Christopher Sanchez for the Phillies is red hot right now with them with a 2.96 ERA, 2 wins, no losses, and literally 24 strikeouts. My gosh. Literally, he's on fire for the Philadelphia Phillies. Max Fried has a 1.42 ERA. He's 4-0 in the season for the Yankees. And he has over 24 strikeouts. My goodness, he's on fire. Those are my surprising players. Also, 1 more I'm going to add in. No, 2 more I'm going to add in, which is Nathan Eovaldi. He has a 2.64 ERA with 1 win, 2 losses, with 34 strikeouts. My goodness, that beat came out of nowhere. Also, Michael King is 3-0 in the season with a 2.57 ERA and over 20 strikeouts. He's been on fire for them. My goodness, they've been on fire. Those are my top surprising players for this season. And I want to say thank you guys for coming on. Love you guys. Go Yankees. I'll be posting more content for you guys. Go Yankees.